One, you're on.
This is Michael Lovejoy in the Love Zone. Look who we have here with us this afternoon. The unofficial mayor of Atlantic City. The one, the only, Steve Young. How you doing, Steve? Welcome to the Love Zone, sir. All right, I'm so glad to have you here.
Good to be here.
Let me tell you, I kind of tracked you down over the years because, listen, this had to happen, and glad it happened. Let's get down to brass tacks, Steve. I'm gonna let you know right now, this is not going to be a cakewalk for you.
I'm used to that.
Now let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Who is Steve Young?
Steve Young is your public servant for the community. And that's what I know my purpose in life, and I just try to fulfill that with helping people out with the information that I have.
Can I ask you a question? Do you know Maestro? Maestro, can you turn it down, please? Thank you, sir. Now, I'd like to know this, Steve. You've been on the scene for a long time. Why don't you go and play football or basketball? Rather than being in the streets, being an activist, trying to help people who have problems, issues, and perhaps run-ins with the law. Why?
But again, you got to know your purpose in life, Another athlete that's been out there and have all the money is Steve Young, the quarterback. I mean, he may have the money, but he can't go to places.
Oh, the wrong Steve Young. Okay, okay, I got you. Okay, you're the wrong one. All right. All right. Are you left-handed?
No, I'm right-handed.
You're right-handed. He's left-handed. Okay.
He may have the money, but I had a peace of mind. I can travel anywhere without having a lot of tension, I guess.
Yes, sir. Steve, I've been here a generation. I've been in the Atlantic City area for approximately 20 years. And I've seen the beginning or the end of the former mayor. What was it? The mayor's name? The black mayor?
Mayor Lorenzo
Ushery. Mayor Ushery. All the way up to the end here with Lorenzo Langford. And have you been active within that 20-year period? Because I've known you approximately 17 of those years.
Yeah, I've been very active, especially in the politics. But all politicians must remember they're public servants too, and they get paid for it.
Yes, sir.
And that's something that we must, as a people, hold them accountable to just doing that.
Okay, well, accountable. What do you mean by accountable? Accountability. You mean
Accountability, sometimes you gotta use your foot, sometimes you gotta use your mouth, and most of all, you use exposure. Exposure what they're not doing and what they should be doing for the people.
well, in your eyesight, in an activist, ground level, ground zero kind of level, and insight, what is it taking, or what is it going to take?
Well, one thing about us as people, I mean, most of the black community, we thought politics will basically solve all our ills. Politics without economics is really nothing at all.
Absolutely.
And especially without the accountability.
Yes.
So we put people in a position, just like we have a president of the United States. I mean, we can only go so far. Now everybody black, and especially our young people, feel that we made it. But what's after that? We must start living towards that vision to see what happens after having a black president.
Okay, well, after the black president, we have everything that we have. There's a lot of issues and problems going on, but specifically Atlantic City. I see that there is a tremendous vacuum of leadership in Atlantic City. Could you expound on the vacuum in Atlantic City?
Well, most of it are a lot of jealousy and envy. If it's not your idea, it's not nobody's. And we must start listening to the people in the street, because they, Jesus, Muhammad, and Moses, one thing they had in common, they was in the community.
Absolutely.
And if we're supposed to be following those footsteps, that's what we supposed to be. Whether you're a church, you're a mosque, or whether you're a teacher in the school or a police officer.
Yes.
That's what we don't have anymore.
Yes.
So we must start getting back to that. Yet, most of the money that comes out of our community comes for those different positions, the teachers, the police officers, the fire department. In Atlantic City, about 50 to 80% of the economics and the monies that people that work there and making over $100,000 a year don't live there.
Okay, so you're saying there's a financial drain
Absolutely.
on the city, and the money is not recouped in any kind of way.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
And mainly, especially, and I keep saying that, the black community, because we didn't have a plan. If you don't have a plan, the people, they perish. And our young people, they look at that. I mean, what future can they actually see?
Well, I'm going to ask you this, Steve. Come on, we got education, we got programs, we got after-school programs, we got one-step programs, key programs. We got every program's program. And you mean to tell me that this problem is just impacting the black community? Is that you saying?
I'm saying it's destroying the black community the most, especially our young people the most. You know, the education system is not all what it's supposed to be. Our dropout rate is most of the worst in the country, as well as.
You're talking about Atlantic City.
If that's correct.
Do you have any information
Yes.
on the dropout rate?
Absolutely.
Just give us a few numbers so that our friends out there in Lovejoy Nation would know from the ground level, from ground zero, from Steve Young, what it's like. But first of all, I need to take a pause for the call, Steve. And we want to allow you to, be enjoined in what we're doing here. It's called the Love Zone. My name is Michael Lovejoy. I see you in 2 and 2.